Hey everybody, welcome to Go for Green Living Homestead. My name is Daniel. And if you notice, I have me a lovely bouquet of lambsquarter. And if you're familiar with my channel, then you know that we harvest and preserve our edible weeds as much as we possibly can. And lambsquarter is one of our big ones because we'll use it as a flour substitute, as when we're making pancakes. I'll add it into soups. I mean, but this is not about what all it's good for and what you can do with it and everything. It's actually how to preserve it, how we preserve it. I'm sure you could can it. It would be just like a spinach. And this is what it is. It's just like a spinach substitute. But anyway, well, I read this, and I don't know the validity of this or anything, but I heard the white powder on the ends of the leaves are the minerals that it's pulling up through from the ground. And I thought, well, if that was true, that would be awesome. But I don't know. I was just reading about that, and but anyway, so this is how we preserve it. Last year we dehydrated about 20 pounds of lambsquarter. That was the finished product. It was probably like 150 pounds of leaves and stems and all that we actually dehydrated. But then we take it and we let it dry for 24 hours. And don't go through the trouble of, when you're picking it, don't go through the trouble of pulling every leaf off. I mean, that'll take forever to pull off every leaf one by one, one leaf at a time. That'll take a long time. But anyway, so just rake up the whole plant. Rake up the whole plant, get what you can, and there's going to be stems there. And some of the leaves are big, and they have little stems in them. There's a trick at the end of the video I'll show you to how to handle those. Yeah, but anyway, y'all like the view from this side? Y'all have never seen this view before, so I thought I'd give you a view of the bananas and see how it looks. There's a moringa tree right there. I don't know if it's in view, but it's a good 16-foot high moringa tree right there. I hope it's in view, maybe not. But anyway, so I just rake it through. I just reach down the bottom of the stem and just pull it back with my hand. Just pulling back all the leaves that I can gather at a time. And if I miss a few, oh well, there's plenty more out where that came from. But and there's a lot for me to harvest, so it takes me a little bit of time to harvest, and I think I harvested roughly about 50 pounds of lambsquarter leaves and stems. But once it dries, let it dry for 24 hours in the sun. I have a screen that I roll up and keep in a box, and I just keep storing it. But I roll it out across the table, and then I'll dehydrate there, and just let it sit out in the sun for 24 hours, and the leaves will get crunchy and crispy. Now put all those in a bag or a bowl or anything you want to use, and just kind of massage them with your hands. Just kind of crunching the leaves up just a little bit. It's what it's doing is actually separating from the stems. And then once you've massaged all that in, and you've crunched all the leaves off of there, all you have is empty stems laying at the top. And you just kind of clean them off, and then you have your finished product, which is the leaves that are dried out and real small pieces, so you can use them for anything. Well, we take them a step further, which y'all can do this or not, but we actually take them and put them in a blender for a little bit and create a powder with them, because they're just so nutritionally packed. I try to slip them in anything. I'll put them over chicken, I'll put them over grilled squash, I just put them over all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's no telling what I'll sprinkle lambsquarter on. But anyway, last year we got about 20 pounds of dried lambsquarter. We gave away about 10 pounds of it, because that's just who we are, but we used just about all of it except for a little tiny bit in a quart jar. I will link the video up here of showing the nutritional values of lambsquarter and why we go through the trouble of preserving this weed. I mean, this is one of the super weeds, the super plants that you want to have growing in your woods. I mean, think about it. If something ever happened and you had a garden of this, people just walk right by it, not even know that that's your food. But hey, you know. Except for somebody like me, I'll be like, oh, lambsquarter, because we can make bread and pancakes and everything you want from this. But anyway, I'll link it up here so that you can pull it up and go check out the nutritional values of lambsquarter. But so anyway, we make it into a powder. The leaves, the broke up leaves work just fine. We store them in quart jars, and you know, and then we just store them in a dry, you know, like we store them in our we store them in our spice cabinet. So and we use a lot of it. So all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video about lambsquarter and preserving lambsquarter and the importance of preserving lambsquarter, because it's just free food. I mean, why waste it, right? It's good too. So, alright guys, I love you. Ani Obe Ocha in the living Hebrew. Later guys. If you haven't seen our video about our patron, please go watch it and consider becoming a patron, because they really do help the Go for Green Living Homestead. I mean, if it wasn't for them, then I don't know what we would do. So please consider going and watching that video and becoming a patron.